Hi everybody, this is Meg from AIM Fitness. Thank you for joining us. Today is our 5th and final day of the Healthier New You Challenge. I hope you have been enjoying the challenge. I hope you've been having fun and have noticed some improvements to your health. Maybe you've noticed just a little bit more energy with you for the rest of the day. Maybe you have found that you've been a bit more motivated to do some things around the house. Or maybe you've been inspired to do a little bit more exercise this week. So anyways, I would love to hear from you. Be sure to leave your name. Let me know where you're tuning in from and let me know how this week has impacted you. I would love to know. All right, so today's final workout is focusing on seated exercises. So let's get right to it. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this workout together. So as you sit, I encourage you to sit on the edge of your chair. Have lots of space behind your back. This will help you sit a little bit straighter and you'll actually use the muscles in your back and your core rather than just leaning back against the chair like we usually do, right? All right, so let's start. We're going to begin by taking some deep breaths. Let's reach those arms up overhead. Inhale and exhale, lower those arms. Now bring your hands to your heart. And this is something that I love to do. I love to think about what I am grateful for. I like to do this every morning and every evening before I go to bed. And what it helps me to do is it really puts things into perspective. And even if things are difficult, even if things are challenging in my life or in the world, I know, hey, I'm still grateful. I still have things that I can be thankful for. So I do encourage you to join me as we take a few minutes just to think about what am I grateful for today. All right, let's do one more. Breathing in and out. Good. And we're going to add a bit of a twist. Now, if you have osteoporosis, you want to face the front of the room. Otherwise, you can add a bit more of a twist, looking over your shoulder and twisting at your waist. All right. So we've had such a fun week together. Now I do want to let you know if you want to keep exercising with me, it doesn't need to end today. The good news is I have an amazing membership that has lots more videos just like this with such a big variety, and you can choose to join me and become a member so that you have access to more videos. So I will be talking to you a little bit more about that, but I would love to invite you to become a member, to become part of my community, because we have some incredible people who, like you, are deciding to focus on their health and want their lives to be as healthy as they can be. All right, from here, let's bring your hands to your shoulders and we'll do some nice, easy circles. And I encourage you to lift your elbows like you're tracing some circles right in the sky here. All right, very good. So let's change directions. We'll go the other way. All right, nicely done. Good, now we'll keep those elbows nice and wide and we'll bring your elbows into touch. Now if you can't touch, not to worry, bring them as close as you can and then bring your arms all the way back for a nice chest and back stretch. Good, let's breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in and out. One more time. All right, good. Bring those arms to your side. All right, good. Now from here, we're going to be moving to an exercise for your core. Let's bring those hands together. And what we'll do is we're going to lean back slightly in your chair. Now, if you have osteoporosis, lean back all the way. This will support your back. And what we want to do is we want to tap your hands towards your hips, taking them side to side. Now, if you want the advanced option, you can choose to sit, but don't touch the back of your chair and instead continue. All right, now you can face the front of the room, keep smiling at me, keep breathing, and bring those hands to the side. And you'll notice your core tightening up. Good. Now, another advanced option is this. You can choose to lift that foot off the floor. Good. Lower it down and change sides. Good. For 3 more, 2, and 1. Good. All right, that's great. Let's move to some leg exercises next. We're going to continue to lean all the way back. And let's lift one leg and we're going to be bicycling your leg. All right. Good. Now, those of you who have a resistance band, you can also do this exercise with a band, looping it underneath your foot. We'll have to save that for another challenge. All right, feeling this one in the leg. Let's do 3 more circles. 2 and 1. Lower that leg, and we'll do the other side. Lift, and here we go, circling that leg. If you've got a hip or knee replacement, you should be fine with this one. Just go a little slower. Listen to your body. All right, good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, awesome. Now we're going to sit up a little bit taller, and what we're going to do is we're going to be tapping your feet out to the side. So out and in. Continue to sit away from the back of the chair. Option 1 is tapping side to side. If you have a hip or knee replacement, don't go quite as far. Maybe do a little bit of a smaller tap. All right, and then the advanced option is to do both legs together. Now, when we were doing our cardio workout, we did this one, but standing. Slightly different, but very similar. All right, so if you want to add the arms overhead, really to bring that heart rate up, you can choose to do that. All right, great job. Now, my fit tip today is to really think about what are all those times during the day that I am sitting down. So you can list them. Well, you're sitting down maybe in the morning when you're having your morning coffee, reading the paper, watching TV or the news, reading a book, doing some kind of a craft or activity. So what are some of these exercises today that I'm doing that you can incorporate into those times that you are sitting down? So I want you to keep that on your radar, and I want you to let me know in the comment section below what exercises that we do today are you going to do during your downtime. All right, very good. Woo! Now we're going to be leaning back against the chair, and I want you to lift your leg and circle your ankle, circle your wrists as well. All right, now activate that core, keep that stomach tightened, and still breathe as well. Circle the other way. All right, good. Let's lower that leg and do the other side. Circling your wrists again. This is good for those of you with arthritis in your hands and your ankles. Good, circle the other way. All right, well done. All right, and let's lower that down. Good. Now we're going to sit up nice and tall and do a few for your neck and shoulders. So we're going to start by looking up and down, then side to side. So up towards the ceiling, down to the floor, looking straight ahead, and then looking side to side. All right, so this is a really good one to do in the mornings. If you notice that your neck is a little bit stiff after sleeping, or again, talking about sitting down, if you're leaning or looking down quite a bit, it's good to move that neck in different positions for a good stretch. Good, again, up and down, and side to side. We'll do it one more time. Up and down, and side to side. All right, awesome job. That's great, that's great. So what we're gonna do now is we've got a bit of time, so grab your weights. We're gonna fit in just a few seated weight exercises. All right, so weights, you can use cans, anything heavy, your dog. Sit on the edge of your chair, and we're gonna start with a narrow bicep curl. So up to your shoulder, and then we're going to be pressing up overhead. Pause in front of your shoulder and lower down. We'll do the other side. Those of you who are looking for the advanced option, you can choose to do one of two things. You can do both arms together if you'd like, or I'll show you what you can do. You can lift your opposite knee as you go with the arms. All right, so it looks like this. Lifting the knee, holding it up, doing the opposite side. So remember to breathe. Good job. Now, the other day I gave you guys the idea about keeping those weights close to you. And if you're sitting down, this is a really simple exercise you can do. It doesn't have to take you very long, but it will get you moving, gets you out of that slumped position on the couch. Oh, believe me, I am in that position too. And I'm so grateful for the knowledge to know that just exercising a little bit it counts. It counts. Every time you move your body, it counts. So isn't that good news for us? All right, last one here. All right, good job. Let's release and circle the shoulders backwards. All right, very good. Now we'll do one more with the weights. This is really good if you are lifting heavy bags. Arms at your side and lift your elbows higher than your weights. Keep your weights close to your body. All right, good. Back is straight, tightening the core as you lift and lower. All right, awesome. All right, good. Now I want to let you know, if you are someone who has never participated in my fitness challenge before, I want to just thank you, and those of you who've been here before. But if you are considering joining my membership, it is $50 a month in Canadian funds, a little bit less for those in the US and other places because of our exchange rate. But what I'd love to offer you, if you are thinking about joining the membership and you want to know a little bit more about what is it all about, I'd love to offer you a 7-day trial for only $7. So I'm going to send a follow-up email to you that will explain how the offer works, what you need to do in order to accept and try it out. Check out the membership for 7 days for $7. Now, this is an offer only for new people. So if you know what the membership is all about, maybe you joined in the past, I invite you to join me again. You know all the fun that we have, and I've got so much planned for this upcoming year with more guest speakers, with more challenges just like this, and more opportunities to get to know other people like you. All right, let's lower the arms. We've done more than enough there. Circle back. So stay tuned to your email, and I will be sharing the link as well to go to my website so that you can sign up and check it all out. Alrighty, good. Now let's lower the weights down, and we're going to be moving into a few stretches. Now, one stretch I like to do for my hips, and if you have stiffness, or if you know you've been sitting a lot, this one will feel really good. Cross your ankle right over the other one, and you can choose to lean over. You should feel this in the back of the legs and the hips. Now, do this option if you've had a hip or knee replacement on this top leg. Now, option 2 is to take the leg right across and then lean over. And this one will stretch all the muscles all the way down the side of that leg. And focus on your breathing here. Good, hold it here. And what you can choose to do, if you feel like, okay, that feels good, you can choose to lean in a little bit more. Good. Awesome. And come on up. Let's do the other side. Lower the leg, cross at your ankle. Here we go. And then option number 2 is to lift the leg right up across and lean over. Now your knee may be a little bit more like this, so don't worry, whatever it does, that's fine. All right. Good, let's rise up and lower that leg. Awesome. Take your knees out and in, stretch it out. Notice how you're feeling. Good, and then we'll move to those arms, hands in, elbows in, and then lift those arms and elbows nice and high, breathing in and out. All right, and just notice, how are you feeling? How has this week been for you? I encourage you to take this motivation, take this inspiration, and take action. So if it's time, you know, it's time for me to sign up for a program, it's time for me to reach out and get involved in something, then be sure to take that action while you feel so inspired. That's how we create change, is by taking that action. And not just once, but taking it every single day. So I want to formally thank you for joining me for this challenge. Thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed it. Like usual, leave me a note to let me know your name, where you're tuning in from right below the video, and let me know what was your takeaway from this week. What is the action step that you know you need to take, or what are you going to be focusing on for 2022? So be sure to let me know. I know you'll inspire other people by sharing. Let's finish off with our 3 deep breaths, arms nice and wide. Inhale and exhale. Again. And one more time. Give yourself a big pat on your back, and I want to thank you so much for joining me for our challenge, and stay tuned to your emails. Stay tuned, and I will be chatting with you guys soon. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.